Hello, hello, hello! Let me nudge myself just a little bit. But yeah, welcome, welcome to Soleil and Frank and Weenie. And thank you for the little biddies. Very, very kind of you, Weenie. Frank, Frank, Frank! God, it's been a hot second since I've just streamed on my own, huh? Thank you for the watch streak. It's very, 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 very glad to always have you join in. But yeah. So the last few weeks I've either been collabing with people or not streaming at all, just because this time of year is a little bit crazy. You can probably understand this. I didn't even have time to get my decorations up, but yeah, things have been well. They've just been They've just been busy. But thank you for the resub for 31 months. That's a while. Really, it means so much, Frank. But yeah. I didn't even know I've been streaming that long. Also, it's a Goo. Hi, Goo. I guess speaking of collabs, so yeah, recently, Ash, thank you for the resub too. How's it going, little bird? But yeah, speaking of collaborations, so recently I've been streaming with Goo a lot on her channel on Tuesday evening. We're actually getting right towards the end of Fatal 12. We also recently did some Wizard with a Gun with Frank. We also did a special stream of Meeting the Flesh with Kaizad. So yeah, we've been pretty collab heavy. So I've immediately forgotten how to do everything on my own. So we'll see how this goes. Thank you for the quench and dilate. Also, you say to shout out you, but I do think I still have access to this command. You all don't, but I do. And it gives up to Goo. Thank you. Oh, that's so many gift subs. But yeah. So you may also notice that that this is not Ender Lilies. That's definitely a game that I'm going to need to warm up to and get back into the swing of. But I wanted to get back into it with something that is a little bit less mechanically intensive, and then I was also just really excited about. So we are going to be playing the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, which is a game that I don't know a whole lot about, but it was brought to my attention actually by Ash. She hasn't played it or anything. She just thought it looked cool and that I would like it. That being said, this is a rated M game. This is specifically for adults. It may contain sexual themes, it may contain partial nudity, and actually we do have a content warning option here on the home screen. So to my understanding, there are many routes to this game. There are many, stories that the characters can go down, and I'll get into that in a second. But not all of these will come up through in every playthrough. But we might be tackling some heavy topics. If ever you're not feeling good, feel free to take a step back and take care of yourself. And also, if you are still a minor, get out of here. I am not kidding. But yeah. So the general concept of this game is that we are a witch. And do I have the ability to set up little notifications for stream streaks? I don't know, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Goo. But yeah, so we are a witch. We can read people's fates with like tarot card-esque drawings. And it's kind of a I think I saw it described as a visual novel deck builder. you do gradually like build up a deck, and those cards that you can draw will come into play when you are doing readings for characters, and what you draw will determine how their story progresses. Also, to my understanding, there's no reverting to saves if you don't get a drawing that you like. So decisions are final, no pressure. But yeah, other than that, I don't know a whole lot. I will say that I don't know exactly when we are going to approach any more adult topics, and I don't want to get booted off of Twitch by Mr. Twitch himself. So I have recruited a very important friend in case anything comes up. We can deploy the emergency nugget sensor. So we're gonna hope we don't need to see too much of them. But yeah. We'll try to keep it as tame as we can. Are they eyeshoes? I kind of saw them as like starbursts, not the candy, but like a star that is bursting. I guess they could be eyes. I don't mind a diamond, people. Anyway, I'm gonna stop stalling since it's already been like 15 minutes and get going. Eternal void, heed the words of a prisoner. I beg of you, send me a curse to break this immortal isolation. Hear the chant my mentor once forbid me to recite. Stranger to my soul, invade my body. Stranger to my soul, invade my mind. Grant me an eye to see beyond my torment. Take my pride, my sorrow, my chains. Turn them into power, wisdom, revenge. Stranger to my soul, invade my magic. Stranger to my soul, become my faith.
That's a beautiful song. Feels great to be awakened again. Who are you?
Well, hello. We got some real cool character designs right off the bat. Also, that's a hype train. That's a new set of emotes, I guess. Thank you for the hype train. Enjoy your hype nudes. At least that's what I got. My name is Fortuna. I am a witch.
Why did you summon me?
Because I would rather lose my pride than my sanity.
Sounds fun. Tell me more.
I was condemned to exile by the leader of my coven. Today marks the 200th year of my millennium-long sentence. And I can't take it anymore. I need your help.
What do you use as a clock?
Humanity's cradle, planet Earth.
Oh, 200 human years. That's quite some time. I feel you. I had been in prison for 5,402 years until you summoned me. Isolation can really do a number on you. I will help you. I shall become your familiar.
Thank you, Ramar.
Now, get comfortable. We are going to seal a contract.
I might actually turn it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. I think that's a little better. That's a little bit overpowered. Anyway.
First of all, allow me to express my gratitude. I am really thankful you freed me from my cosmic prison.
Of course. You are welcome.
Is something the matter?
Not really. It's just that after the reading I did about behemoths, I didn't expect your behavior to be so Mundane?
Whoa, mundane. That hurt.
Oh, I mean, you're still intimidating, but I always pictured you speaking in archaic poetry or something like that. Even does the Ojo-sama laugh pose.
I like you. I like you so much I'm going to let you pick the terms of our contract. You will still have to pay a high price for my magic, though.
I'm well aware of that. I won't back off.
Okay? Then let's begin your training. Ceremony is 5 days long. Let me know when you're ready to begin.
Right now.
Ah, 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 ah. You are already my favorite master. The first day is the easiest one. An interview, so we can get to know each other.
Lesson 1, admittance. I didn't expect this to be a job interview, but applying for role as master. God.
Tell me about yourself. What is your specialty?
I'm a fortune teller.
Oh, one of my favorites. Would you mind doing a reading for me?
I can't. It's part of my sentence. Idana. Idana? Sure. Idana banished my tarot deck. Idana's the leader of my coven.
Wow. You must have done something really great to get exiled and deprived of your magic.
I foretold the falling of my coven.
Bleak. But how are your visions your fault?
After my premonition, the coven was consumed by despair. Many witches came to me for counsel to prepare before the end times. Adana didn't like that. She holds supreme authority in our coven, so she decided to exile me to this wandering asteroid. Alita determined that even if all covens must fall eventually, advertising their demise only pushes the catastrophe forward. Adana decided my power posed a great danger to the peace inside our coven. She concluded that I had to learn to reason instead of relying exclusively on my gift. So I was sentenced to meditate for a millennium, deprived of my deck.
Since I'm here, I deduce you don't agree with your leader's judgment.
She was afraid of my influence. Many of our sisters put their trust in my advice. I'm sure that hag thought I was undermining her supremacy and decided to cast me out.
You sure sound sour about it. Would you kill her, should you have the chance?
So, there are autosaves, but, not ones you can revert to. But, you know, I'm generally not a fan of sentencing people to death. Just in general. No.
Isolation didn't eat away your mercy yet, I see. Okay, I will help you recover your powers.
You get me a new tarot deck?
Tarot? No. I mean, tarot is cute, but it's too human-centric to grasp the hidden truths of the cosmos. You will create your own deck.
My own deck? I wouldn't even know where to start.
Shh, shh. Leave the details to me. That is what these 5 days of training are for. You're going back to witch school, Fortuna. For this training, we will review the 4 basic elements of magic. Air, water, earth, and fire.
Oh no.
Don't worry, it will be fun. Plus, you'll get to seal a contract with me for each of those energies. Now, get some rest. Tomorrow we will start with the invisible energy, air.
ASMR? Look, look. It's an intriguing idea, but
First day of school. Are you nervous?
to be honest, I'm just happy to be able to hear something other than my own voice.
Huh. That's cool.
I feel like I'm giving them definitely the wrong vibe.
Today we're going to talk about air. I'm going to focus on what will be useful for creating our own divination deck.
Understood.
Air represents the invisible, the negative space, that which imbues everything. Air is the collective subconscious energy within a community, ecosystem. Air is everything that surrounds us. Air is...
Context.
Exactly.
How casual this. I mean, from what I understand, they are a type of behemoth. And we don't have too much other context yet, but look, sometimes a behemoth who's been sealed away for 2,000, 4,000 years. Sometimes they have a mysterious raspy voice, but also are just pretty chill.
Master your air, and you will acquire unparalleled awareness.
5,000, 5,400. Really, I'm mixing up my digits.
There is power in knowing one's place. Even when isolated, you are one with the cosmos. Like in Katamari. Now, for the first part of our contract, we will seal our air energies together.
Yes, please.
As I promised, I will let you decide the nature of every seal. You just need to answer a question. But careful. Your answers will affect your fate dramatically.
I'm ready.
For the air seal, how do you want to be perceived?
Okay, this game is pretty cool already. I enjoy the vibe that it's putting out. So so the very much in character the very much in character answer is is that I am very scary. I'm a horrifying little beast, and I want to be feared. I feel like I'm more often pitied, but the fact that it started with a character who has eyes in unusual places for eyes to be. Hey, hey. But yes, I do appreciate all the eyes going on. Adored. I mean, saying I want to be adored is... God, I mean, honestly, saying any of these feels a little bit self-centered. I mean, I know that that's what the question is asking directly for my opinion, but like, isn't it enough to just be chill and let people come to you if they vibe with you? Fine. I guess also come to peer pressure. I want to be adored.
Ready for an ego trip, eh? I'm on board. Inspiring adoration will allow you to gather support from many. But be careful you don't get overthrown by your idol persona.
I understand.
Allow me to seal our air energies together then.
That hurt.
That felt good. Can't you feel the power?
Yes, I feel it. But I also felt like I was tearing apart.
Well, girl, I am a behemoth after all. What'd you expect?
It did kind of look like some Twitch bits. I know. I can take it.
Good. Now focus on that bit of air energy we unlocked. We're going to use it to create our first card. I notice you have a ceremonial tokonoma for witchcraft in the basement. Head over there, and I will teach you to create cards.
Oh, you just click on your destination directly. Can I click on the soup? Nope, but I can double click to skip the walking animations. Oops. It's a Persona game. I mean...
This is the Arcane Grimoire.
Like 1 of 3. Or step 1 of 3, select sphere.
Here you will acquire magic images that can be used to craft your cards. There are 3 types. Spheres for the backgrounds, Arcana for the main figure on the card, and symbols to add some magic pizzazz to your compositions.
Okay. I admit, it's pretty funny, Frank.
They all cost magic energy to summon. Right now, you can only acquire air-type elements, because we've only unlocked the air seal. But you can go ahead and browse the grimoire to save your future creations.
Okay. So, select sphere. God, there's so many already. The Opera House magnifies the emotions of anything sung inside its chambers. Love that. Quicksand Graveyard, a magical cemetery for witches who dare tamper with time. Quicksand absorbs the bodies and turns their souls into heat. When Jasmine's mentor retired, she summoned 12 acres of enchanted grasslands, inspired by a poem written by the youngest witch of her coven. Moonstone Temple. So... Oh, okay. There are different types of energy cost. These are the air ones. Got it! I assume earth, water, fire. Fire and earth. Moonstone Temple. Before magical enslavement was forbidden, the long-lost coven of the Jade Sculptors tasked 7 major demons with carving a gigantic temple out of a moon. Unspeakable dimensions of the temple make the witches who study inside its halls aware of their insignificance within the universe, and enhances their powers through humility. Vibe. Ivalana Payashyosi? Or is it Yivalana? God, okay, sure. During the last war before the Age of the Witches, the ancients pierced these lands so deep the planet was always bleeding lava. First, witches tried to heal this dominion by covering it with the tears of water deities. The waters of Yivalana Payashyothi are forever boiling. Rituals performed using salt from these waters can access the most profound emotions. Oh god, there are so many. The road back is lethal, the road ahead is unknown. Home of Dahlia, the Daggersmith Witch. White sands of this dominion are cursed. Earth sediments wake up and transform into bone demons. Dahlia hunts them and visits their bodies and innards to craft ceremonial knives. Cool. Also cool. The home of a water deity that collects every letter that was never sent, never got to its destination. Witches can purchase the lost knowledge in exchange for unedited poems or beautiful shells. Dolly does seem cool. Is she single? War is meaningless. One of the largest known stars. The Forbidden Behemoth was once imprisoned at the core of this red hypergiant, Canis Majoris. Humble wooden dock cursed by a heartbroken witch. Legends say that anyone who parts ways with someone and sails away from this dock will never be met by the one they left behind again. Jade Monk's Waterfalls. We're halfway there. We'll get there. Home of the Coven of the Jade Sculptors. The giant jade monk statues guard the souls of every member of the clan. If you bring the heart of a deceased jade witch back to these waterfalls, she can be born again as a mortal, retaining her memories but not her skills. Those who are born must act as servants for the living witches of their coven. Also cool, gemspell belt. Less than a century ago, the architect Witch Wreath, carved 13 skull-shaped rooms out of an asteroid belt, all connected by ivory walk bridges. Rumors say these chambers turn a witch's words into energy and allow them to communicate with extra-dimensional beings. In that sky caravan, the best merchants of their galaxy. They couldn't figure out how to travel through space, so they tore away a piece of their homeland skies and took it with them. A blue nebula full of flying ships that soar the Milky Way. Okay, that one's pretty cool. Titan Party. Titans are said to be able to mine a planet the size of Earth in less than 50 years. Their kind is unable to hurt a soul, so they only mine asteroids or planets that are unable to sustain life. No one knows what they use the mined minerals for. Happy to share their ore if you ask them with respect. 100-column worship. Inside the Warhorse Nebula, there's a passage to a non-Euclidean canyon filled with 100 obsidian towers. No witch knows who erected them. If you climb onto a tower, you can see versions of yourself looking back at you from the many windows of the rest of the towers. Or are they the ones being watched? Defrenia, the city of blacksmiths built inside the skeleton of a titanic behemoth. The bone marrow of the fallen beast burns for eons, so their forges are always alight. Oh yeah, this this is from the same developers as the Red Strings Club, huh? I've never played it, but I know of it. A cursed cocktail bar that takes the soul of whoever owns it hostage in exchange for supernatural abilities to read them to their customers' souls. Forgotten factory. Many millennia ago, before witches cracked the cosmic code to manipulate matter, they built a factory under the crust of Venus. It was operated by iron golems and allowed many human covens to expand beyond the solar system. Who did play that? Who did play that? Magical post office is fun. Magical forest realm within the folds of time, accessible only by witches' familiars. Magical post office is the quickest way to send letters and parcels with one witch dominion to another. Witches favor this method of communication because there's no known way to tamper with it. Okay, so I don't know what to make of the different energy costs. Like, I vibe with an opera house, I vibe with a post office. Well, I'm not too much of a road trip person. Government employee good witch benefits? God. I definitely would not want to work at the magical post office around the holidays, though. I think I like the opera house. That's a vibe. Okay. There's a whole lot going on. There are so many options, oh god. Okay, I'm not going to read through all of these, but I'm going to skim them and see which ones are cool. Love a seed of knowledge. Good luck. Well, we got harpies. Harbinger of Newfound Past. Herald has been spread at occult discoveries from coven to coven since she was created by the chorus of Archwitch Kadamia. The shaman. Shaman's been taking care of the soul and heart of many tribes since the birth of mortal kin. Its mortals can grasp the blur of the ideas we witches weep into the light of the stars. Kind of a vibe. Pilot from the Machina cult. So we got mechs. Huh. Sure. Dominatrix Fairy. They have never managed to burn a real witch. God. The dragon. I didn't expect coyote gunslingers, but this is, I appreciate the vibes going on in this game. Dear folk. So, our only options are the Shaman or the Harpy Herald, yeah? I think between the two of them, I vibe with the Shaman a little bit more. Maybe? Maybe. I know, Ash. I know. We can't make machines. And symbols. Oh, there are so many. Yucks. Asteroids. Dude. Blatant way to announce your will and desire. This instrument has many detractors, but no one is able to ignore its sentiment. We love a good dude. Ether wings. Cool. Arbiter's book. Arbiter's most essential tool. Whatever they write in these books is updated immediately in the Master Grimoire. Once the information is classified by a superior officer, replicated throughout every book of every Arbiter. The Inevitable 3 is also very much a vibe. Wait, no. Wait, no, Dark Matter Bow is so cool, though. An arcane bow designed to hunt spirits. Cannot hurt physical entities, so sometimes witches use it for mock battles, and we're creating William Tell's infamous shot. Okay. So, we got we got wings, which are really pretty. We got a book. I do love a book aesthetic. Genuinely. But I think I might need to go with the bow.
Now build your first card. You can move the background and drag, rotate, or scale the images around. Add as many images as you want from the stock at the sides of the card. Don't worry, it won't cost you extra energy. Put your soul into it.
Wait, this is insane. What the hell? This rocks. Okay. Okay, calm down. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta make some stickers. So I think we kind of need to have you on the stage, right? That or having you dangling your legs over the side, but yeah, I think it needs to be the stage itself. Also, why do our cards have a smartphone notch in them? It's not perfectly centered, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it perfectly centered. Yeah, I might need to compromise. Okay. So you can get sat on the stage. Holding your staff. Put that on the front layer. Unless it would work better to have them in opposite hands. Yeah, this is going to be the entire stream. I'm so sorry. I mean, this isn't the entire game, but it's definitely part of it. Got a cool skull banner. We got... No, this is actually the game. So do I need to have that? Oh, you can invert them. Give you a cool little sash. Don't call it an arcane meme generator. No. Let's make the tip of it glow. I don't think we can change their colors, but we can adorn with little bird skulls. Love that for us. Magical Picro. God. And instead of sage lights, you have magical flames. There's a lot of purple going on here, but I guess it is an air card. Air is pretty purple here. Is there anything else we want to add? Could we do something cool like have some crossed arrows here to sort of lean into that kind of aesthetic? Hey, no, come on. Do we want to apply any more feathers here? It's cool to give the... Yeah, I think that works. Flip you this way. Move you to the back. A little smaller. Does that work? Are we picking up what I'm putting down? I spent way too much time on this already. But I like it. Sure. That works for me.
The meaning of a card varies depending on which elements you combine. Elements lean towards relationships, community, and karma. Pay attention to your studies so you can tune your divination style towards the ideas you fancy the most. It can be tricky at the beginning. The only way to master this is through experience.
Okay. So, depending on what elements you choose, there are preset meanings for every combination. Also yes, the this is not just a tarot card pickeru. This is a it's a visual novel where your sort of decision points are doing readings for people, and the readings that you give them will determine how their plots progress. So yeah. I referenced Valhalla just because, I mean, one, just because it's on my brain, but yeah, it seems to be sort of the same style, that we have a lot of characters, and your decisions will influence their relationship with you and what they do down the line. Anyway, the chambers of the Opera House make all meanings resonate through every context. They save knowledge, they remember crimes. The dark matter arrow can't be touched, but will be heard. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Guide to discovery, justice, predestination, and luck. Okay. Sure. Finally got our first achievement for making a card. An hour into stream.
Did you like it?
Looks promising. Feels way more complex than tarot, but I can sense its potential.
Good. We're only just getting started. It'll all make more sense when you try your hand at reading them. We'll wait until you've made at least 2 cards, though. There's not a lot of predestination in shuffling a single card. I'm sorry, you must be tired. Go to bed and review the fundamentals of air. Tomorrow we will unlock your water.
Thank you, Abramar.
Thanks to you, Fortuna. I will make you happy, I promise.
Good night. He is not made of stardust. He can grant you power, but will not understand your heart.
O Fortuna, each day me cometh to teach us thee. For briefeth is the cosmos, and eternal thy grief.
What are you doing?
I thought I could get more in character to satisfy your expectations.
I'd rather focus on our studies.
Oh, come on. You're not the only one excited about being able to talk to somebody after eternal imprisonment. Loosen up a bit.
Appreciate the earnestness of the behemoth. I like Avamar. They're pretty cool. Only familiar. What charm art are we studying today?
What?
It colors me oddly well.
Stop. Stop. I give up.
Now come here and teach me your magic.
Ooh. Even joking around doesn't stop you from being intense. Okay, focus, Abramar. Let's begin today's lesson. Second element we'll unlock is water. Water represents substance, meaning, the hidden nature of things. Water comes in many shapes, purpose, desire, willpower. Water is everything that lives inside of you. Water is...
Emotion.
That's a good synthesis, yes. Master your water and you'll have the key to any heart and soul. There's power in empathy and self-awareness.
Water isn't my forte, but I understand.
Yeah, I noticed that. But don't worry, I'm here to support you. Now for the second part.
I'm still laughing at that.
Now for the second part of our contract, we will seal our water energies together.
Yes, please.
Again, you decide the nature of our contract. Answer this question, and remember, your answers will affect your fate dramatically.
I know.
For the water seal, what is your innermost desire?
I'm actually a big fan of knowledge over here. Big fan of knowledge. I mean, romance is great, but working out at the library, consider. Knowledge.
Oh, knowledge. That's not a common desire. But it makes sense. Enlightenment is a mighty resource for a witch. Can't wait to see what you'll make of new knowledge. Although be careful not to stumble onto one of those cosmic truths that are better off left unknown. Don't want my favorite witch to lose her mind. No.
I have a question. When will all the contracts we've been sealing become effective?
Immediately. I mean, they are etched into the Cosmic Wheel as we speak. In time, it'll all come to you, and you will be pretty aware of the moment they're delivered.
I see.
I can tell you one thing for sure. They'll come in the same order we sealed them. First, you will get your adoration. You'll notice how people idolize you. Sometime after, you'll discover a new source of knowledge. Then, whatever we seal on your earth will happen. And finally, in the distant future, you'll pay the price we agree on the fire seal.
A price, huh?
Everything you've asked for will come at a price.
I guess your summoning spell's forbidden for a reason, huh?
Having second thoughts?
No. I need this. Seal the second contract already.
Brace yourself.
Ah, my bones!
Whoa! Girl, you have power.
And so if this torture is worth it.
It will be. Have faith.
Can I make a new card now?
Yes, same as yesterday.
I mean, your bones are in fact wet, so it fits.
Head to the basement.
Teleport! Okay, let's do a little bit less teleporting. So we do keep our air. And obviously enough, we can't create two of the same sphere. So we're looking for water. We do love a shipwreck library. We do love a Yuvalana Payas Sunset Docks. Guess we could do the waterfalls. I do love a gem skull belt. I might want to save a water for it. We could make the Red Strings Club. Let's go with... Your bones aren't wet with water usually? It sounds like someone isn't hydrated enough. I think... Also, thank you for the quench and dilate. I think to go along with our knowledge, desire, shipwreck libraries is pretty cool. Oh, we got a little splishy splash. So, what are we working with? Wolf, mother, and children. Fine. One moment. Oh dear, I appeared to have broken everything. 1 second. Work with me. Sorry, VTube Studio is going just a little bit wonky. I think that's good. I think that's good. We're doing great over here. Whoop! Nope. We are not. We are not, in fact. What did you even do? Okay. Are we good now? Okay. We fixed it. We fixed it. Everything is fine. Stop panicking. We fixed it. Okay. Just gonna scooch myself over here. We're good. It wasn't an OBS update. It was, Oh, well, thank you for the observe. It was, VTube Studio wasn't accepting my clicks in the right place. So when trying to switch models, it instead opened backgrounds and things like that. Anyway, we're good. We're good. Witches found this door changed the ever-expanding edges of the universe. No one dared to go through it. Once the young witch looked through its keyhole and fell victim to a 7-year-long orgasm. Like it did, she went back to look again, but this time she exploded into red dust. Huh. Not exactly my vibe. So I guess our options are our wolf mom or forbidden door. Or a bartender, I guess. which is a little bit of an interesting contrast. I mean, all of these will be kind of an interesting contrast. So, hmm. If we have the wolf mother in I mean, yes, I know I'm putting these in an underwater library. None of them really fit that vibe super well, but maybe the wolf mother with like the knowledge of the of um of the library will give meanings of like teaching and things like that, you know? Uh Jugs and fish. They're sour because it pours the unshed tears of the dead. Well, goddamn. Glass trident. It only makes traitors bleed. The only one who's been lost since they used it in the trial that got Idana expelled from her former coven. Huh. Whatever secret you confess, the Minister of Secrets will keep everyone from spreading it. The spell will break the Yield Eyes. Wait, that's kind of a vibe, though. I do love an eel. Any others? Swordfish liquor. I couldn't decide between saying liquor and liqueur, so I said neither. God. Veritas mirror. It only shows the reflection of its owner. You can't lie while looking at it, so witches use it to find out if they're forcing themselves, which happens quite often. Or fooling themselves, even. The mirror is really cool. Wait, this one has eyes. The eyes of a cat from the Crystal Nebula dimension. You seal the eye of a snow cat in a glass doll, it'll come to life to protect you until it shatters. They're extremely fragile and extremely dangerous. Okay, so we need to do the eyes, but maybe for another card when we aren't drowning children already. I think with the knowledge vibes we have going on already, I think we like the Minister of Secrets. Just, you know, gotta teach the babies. So, where do we want to be? We could be on the beach in front of everything. I mean, I would love to include my wife, but you know what? Maybe they're girlfriends. She kind of looks like she needs to stand on something, though. And I do want to make these at least sort of aesthetically pleasing. Get a bit of the ground in a shot with your wife. I don't think we have the ability to mirror the background. This might work, though. Flip you this way. Would you like to hold a fishbowl? Like, I know you're supposed to hold your children or whatever, but consider. I guess I can make you a little bit larger. move you to the front. I do love the eels eating a pizza. Maybe... shrink you just a little bit. And, I do not seem to be able to delete you. Okay, so I need to include at least one of them. just have a bunch of babies just on the scattered on the floor around her. I feel like she's already holding something in the background though. But sometimes you just need a very soggy lamb. And we can have one kid, literal kid over here, and another snooflin around here. And... Just tiny... Okay, you can't make them that small as it turns out. I don't wanna throw the kid onto the deck all alone. Tentacles on the boat holes. love that phrasing. Or what can we do something like... Do we have the ability to... It would require a little bit of stretching, but... it kind of works. Kinda. Yeah, I mean, it'd be about that large either way. Spin.jpg? Hello? Have it kind of to use two of them? I guess so. Flip you. I mean, kinda. Hey guys, what's going on? Sure, why not? That's good, I like that actually. I'm good with this. I'm happy with that. Coming of age, the deity in the shipwreck scrutinizes every secret. The love from the Wolf Mother is infinite. The Minister of Secrets veils the inner truths of the heart. Flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Mercy, wellness, communication, peace, and power. The eel just snaking through the portholes is everything to me, actually. So yeah, you gotta nurture the children until they can learn the truths of this world and fend for themselves. Yeah. Teach them gently.
Now, come upstairs. You're going to read the cards for me. Time for some divination. This is your area of expertise, so you guide me through this.
Okay, a card reading with just 2 cards, huh? We need to test if these really work, so I'll do a reading when we can confirm. A reading we can confirm on the spot. Use no disrespect. Fortuna is pretty cool. I'm going to read your past.
Whoa, that's bold. I like it. I'm ready.
It's been a couple of centuries without my deck. Maybe a bit rusty.
You just enjoy it. You're among friends here.
Okay, it's going to be a very simple reading. I'm going to draw a card and place it on this spot to read into your past. Here we go. Guide, discovery, justice, predestination, and luck. Oh, this. So you can, this, I assume this is how you recharge the energy that you use to make more cards. But also you choose your own interpretation, and that also decides which elements you are given. This is cool as hell. Though it does make me wonder about what happens if you end up needing to do readings specifically because you are low on certain resources. That's, I don't know. We'll get to it. We've been tricked, tortured, or destroyed numerous times. I mean, it's a vibe. I don't know if it fits nature's murmur for me. And also I kind of like the kind of like this gives us some extra air. You know? This is really cool though, and I'm going to overthink all of my decisions. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with you. You are older than this universe.
Whoa, these cards pierce deep. I wasn't expecting you to get such a revelation in your first draw. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, but what does this mean? How can anyone precede the Big Bang?
This is a hard one to explain through language. Allow me to explain through interpretive dance. You know that the universe is expanding, right?
Right?
Well, the universe expands over something. Or I should say over nothing. I don't know how to put this into any words, you know. But basically, I existed before this universe. At some point, The universe you live in grew around me, and I was subjected to its rules. Before we are captured by universe, behemoths live without shape, without mass, without time.
Are there any other universes besides this one then?
Yes,
What are they like?
unfathomable by any language or code developed within this universe's rules.
Uh,
Don't think too much about it or you'll lose your mind. In any case, this extra universal nature is where my power comes from. Magic is but an extensive understanding of how reality works.
I, uh, wow.
Let's get back to your training.
Wow, what was that? I felt an energy surge.
This is your deck harvesting energy. Whenever you do a reading, you'll harvest magic akin to the card you drew. Fortune telling will be your main source of energy once we seal our pact.
I see.
Alright, the cards work. They work like a charm, I must say. You're a gifted fortune teller, my friend.
Thank you. I really missed this. I almost forgot how exciting it is to dig into the secrets of the Cosmic Wheel.
I'm so happy for you.
And I am so thankful, Abramar.
We're just getting started. Now go get some rest. Tomorrow we'll make another card and do more divination.
Looking forward to it. Good night. Abramar has been betrayed many times in the past. What do you plan to do with him? So I guess they were all correct. Wow.
Today's lesson is about Earth. This is a powerful one.
Aren't the other ones powerful as well?
Well, of course, but this one is pure potential. Literally, power.
Okay. Glad to see you excited. Let's begin the lesson, please.
Okay, Earth. Earth. How can I sum it up?
Look, the song is very wow-me.
Earth represents determination, empowerment, everything. Determination, empowerment, everything that pushes you forward. Earth is grounding, support, the source, but also direction of your force. Earth is your drive. Earth is
Strength.
That's it. But bear in mind that it doesn't only refer to your own capabilities, but also the support of your allies. To master one's Earth is to be aware of where to look for potential, not to be drunk on one's power. Motherly love, loyalty, sisterhood, these are also forms of Earth energy.
I understand.
Now, for the third part of our contract, we will seal our Earth energies together.
Lay in a question on me.
Remember, your answers will affect your fate dramatically. For the Earth seal, what do you want to become the main source of your determination?
Lesson about Earth made me think of what where they show an Earth in a planetarium with the kid booze. So, God, this is this is already making me want to go through like it's making me curious about like a full jerk playthrough of like choosing all of the power options. But jerk 80%. I feel like so we know that she wants to be adored and we know that she wants knowledge. Like she kind of strikes me as someone who seeks approval for her own progress, right? Despite for petty options, they are there. So I want to say myself because it feels right for her. I do like love though, but But I think we're going to lean into a Fortuna that wants to discover something big. That wants accolades for what she has accomplished. Or what she has learned or been able to teach. Right? You gotta know yourself in order to be able to teach others. Yeah. Sort of says distance despite the adoration. Yeah. Yeah. Myself, personal growth and self-realization.
The lone wolf, huh? It's the safest position to rely on yourself. I just hope you never break down or your willpower will shatter, and there'll be no one to pick up the pieces.
It's okay. I've come this far by myself.
You sure look strong, I'll concede that. Very well. Now I will seal our earth energies together. Get ready. The power! I love earth contracts.
I almost vomited with this one.
This earth has a lot of presence. I've seen other witches puke right after sealing it.
I'm one of the tough ones, then.
Oh, you bet you are. You've been the first one to not cry during the ceremony. Although, we still have fire to seal. That one is painful even to me.
Oh no.
You can do this. Only one to go. Now good. Now to the fun part. Let's make a card.
Doop, 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 doop. Also, yes, her very long floppy sleeves are very good. So we have mercy, wellness, communication, peace, power. We have guide, discovery, justice, predestination, luck. Okay, so we're working with Earth. Moonstone Temple is cool, but also we did have Gem Skull Belt. I think kind of dips into Freddy. I've never seen any Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I don't like. I really haven't seen any of like the classic slasher type horror movies. But yes, I am going to go with the Gem Skull Belt. But just out of curiosity, there's the Titan Quarry. There's a 100-column worship. We do have a lot more available to us now that we can mix and match. Okay, we can't make a factory, but anyway, yes, we're definitely going with Gem Skull Belt. Actually, we could use like all of our resources and get the Seed of Knowledge, which is a fucking vibe. But we'll see what else we have. We could make the pilot from the Machina cult. I feel like we might want to wait to sync that up with something more machine-like. But we could make the gold blower too. The dragon, born from the imagination of mortals and extinct because of their greed. Harvest Oracle is also such a vibe. A behemoth that keeps 3 of every known seed in this universe, which is going to ask for any of these seeds under oath to restock them after they collect the fruit. When they fail to deliver, the eyes of that witch will turn into said seeds, and the oracle will come to harvest them. Fuck yeah, that rules! I mean, this rules. I don't think I like it for this card specifically, but that fucking rules. Deerfolk Paladin. Put that in space. We don't have enough for the Avian Dancer. Or the Florist. I do think I like the Seed of Knowledge. I think I gotta do the Seed of Knowledge. Astral behemoth that hides behind the moon of planets which harbor undeveloped cultures like the solar system's Earth. Hey! Puts myths from other dimensions inside mortal minds to guide and protect them. Cool. We'll do robot soon. So we got shovels. Forged by the gold blower. Well, gold blower is another arcane. So maybe we can match those. We need another card. And we can only use earth here. So, Cane of Sacred Wood is cool, but doesn't really fit. Obsidian sledgehammers might fit. Bolts fixed to earth by an obsidian sledgehammer are impossible to remove unless you recite the words carved into the hammer's head. Often used to trap demons or set up camps in the wildlands. Jade Roadkeepers have green tentacles, sure. Wow. The Tower Shield protects a warrior from their ankles to their eyes. Common piece of equipment for Deerfolk Paladins. So it does seem like there are some that are more or less designed to go together. Maybe we could go with the golem? In between the sledgehammer and the golem. Wow. Yeah, I think we have to go with the golem. Hush! I just hear a whelm and I have to say a whelm. Okay, so what are we working with? These are like cat skulls? I want to center one of the skulls, but I want to, like, actually let you see that it is in fact a skull. Maybe I kind of like this one. So you can see, you definitely get the implication that there are bridges between them. Yeah, I don't see a way to... I could also do this. Have you floating out in space and then have the golem be itty bitty. I think I like this one for you to stand on a little more. So, it looks like we do need to keep the first one. Let's see. So you need a body. I guess we can build you first, and... I'm actually not not entirely sure what piece is what. We can have you a little bit. Have you just... Hey guys! Just checking in, you need me? Tony neighbor. That's very silly. It's getting pretty hard.
Wish you were here.
Okay, I can't have you quite that far off. How do we attach your limbs? And other normal things to say. Let's put you in the back. Touch your limb. Things to hear when coming out of anesthesia. What if we have you in sort of like a cross-legged kind of pose going on? We could also recontextualize it. Rather than having its body be long ways, we could have this, like, its body be sort of horizontal. Honestly, I mean, that makes its teeth a little weird. I think it's gonna be a little weird anyway. Okay. Stick to the plan, trust the process. Put you in the back. Attach you there. Actually, those are about even, right? Flip you around again. This this card isn't going exactly as I was expecting, but I don't mind it. It's maybe a little bit sillier than I was expecting. You know what? You still deserve a crab claw. And in fact, if you're going to have a crab claw, then we're gonna fuck up your limbs even more. In fact, one side is for grabbing, the other side is for also grabbing, but more pinchy. So where do we want to put you? Woo, woo. They resize slightly out of sync. Do we make them hold hands? Is that a thing we should do? Are you just sitting very politely in this thing's mouth? I'm saying that to the back. We'll make an exception because he looks very polite. And let's scatter a couple of rocks around. A little bit more color. Let's give it up for loose rocks. I feel like it should be more centered. No, I'll just keep it where we were. Small rock. Small rock. Maybe I do like you floating a little more. Get back down there, rock. And it frees up space for another rock. You can go to the back. I'm over here too. Sure. You know what? We'll roll with it. It's fine. Thank you for the quench. Arcana are blessed by the power of a gem skull belt. They can channel a power trip. The iron golem is powered by sheer determination. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility. Determination, rightfulness, guardian, ego, indifference, stagnation. I mean, if I looked like that, I would have an ego too. Well, cool.
Nicely done. Come upstairs and do a reading for me, would you?
Doop, 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 doop.
Okay, we have 3 cards now. Any ideas on what to read next?
I'm going to read your desire. I want to find out what your true intentions are.
You want to expose your teacher? You'll give me no quarter, huh? I'm game. Do your worst.
I need to know for the sake of our relationship. Well, hello again. Guide, Discovery, Justice, Predestination, Luck. Deeply depressed and yearn for peace of mind. Resentful but don't seek vengeance. You seek acceptance. You'd like to be summoned more often. You want more witches to desire you. Nature's Murmur does have one of the meanings of justice, right? So there's part of me that wants to say that you're resentful but don't seek vengeance. Maybe? I do like the idea that they just want friends though. But yeah. You are resentful, but you don't seek vengeance. You seek acceptance.
Oh, wow. Even I didn't know that. I mean, I am well aware that I'm resentful. I've been gravely mistreated for eons. But I didn't stop to think that the cure for that resentment could be forgiveness.
I don't think anyone can enjoy a happy existence being public enemy number one. Makes sense that you should look for redemption.
Hey, hold on a second. I didn't say I should redeem myself. I did nothing wrong. The witches who abused my power are the bad ones in the story. I never forced anyone to seal a contract with me.
You talk like an arms dealer.
I suggest you stop being judgmental. Start thinking about how to put my powers to good use so I can clean up my portfolio.
We'll see. I think I'm gonna draw another card.
Oh? What for?
Talk like an arms dealer is a good line. I do like both of them. I do like their dynamic so far. You're quite a difficult character to read. I just can't tell what your deal is. In addition to your desire, I need to ask, why do you behave like this?
What do you mean by this?
Shh. Let the cards speak. Determination, rightfulness, guardian, ego, indifference, stagnation. Feel the need to make your superiority clear. You try to hide your depression. Okay. The ancient being had very human.
Whoa, hey. You're kind of like a therapist or something.
I mean, part of me just wants to refill my water energy, but I mean, steadfastness and stagnation feels like it fits this a little better anyway, right? Why are you all quenching?
Is it because I'm doing a raspy voice? Are you all that concerned for my throat?
I need to refill my water energy. God damn it. I'm gonna get to the end of this day and then I'll refill my water. I do at least want to get through the first 4 cards on this stream. But yeah. We're gonna say that your steadfastness and ego leads you to hide your depression. Depression is also a form of stagnation. Or it definitely, they feed off of one another. You try to hide your depression.
I am depressed? How could I be depressed? You don't even know what you're talking about.
Are the cards wrong then?
The deck is foolproof, but there's always human error.
Well, I don't feel this card is wrong. And I'm not human, I'm a witch. You may be the almighty behemoth, but I am the fortune teller here, and you're just my querent. When this happens, it usually doesn't mean that I'm wrong, but that the querent can't accept the reading.
Come on. I'm older than time, I would know better. Lonely? Maybe. Frustrated? Resentful? For sure. But depressed? That's a human thing. I've never known a behemoth that's been depressed.
Abramar, listen. It's okay. I can help you.
I'm the one helping you here.
Yes, and I'm grateful. But if you ever need to talk, I'll be happy to listen. We're not alone anymore.
Wow, this witch.
You'll feel better. I promise.
Sure. You went in for the kill with this reading, didn't you?
That's my divination style. If we don't dig into the intense stuff, we might as well just have a normal conversation.
You're absolutely right. I can say I won't get bored with you.
What now?
I'm the one that needs some rest after today's session.
It is therapy.
Go and review what we've studied so far and get ready for tomorrow's lesson. Fire Celestial, and also most trying of the energies.
Very well.
Do you believe your friends will understand why you summoned a forbidden behemoth? Will they tell on you to the coven? You discovered through your fortune-telling that a fellow witch had broken the same rule. You would have reported her, wouldn't you?
Okay, I'm going to finish my water and refill it, and then we'll continue with fire. So I will be right back. I'll probably run just a couple of ads, but yeah, I'll see you in just a second. And we're back. Okay. Time to get our shit rocked by fire. And then we'll close up.
Ready for more?
Yes.
How have you found the ceremony so far? Do you want to review any elements before continuing?
I don't think so. It was pretty basic stuff.
Understood.
What's the matter? You're not as chipper as usual.
Yes, I'm sorry. Fire is usually my favorite lesson, and it marks the final step before a contract becomes effective, which I'm looking forward to.
But
I have a bad feeling about this.
that's odd. Based on your acting all so far, I thought you enjoyed the threat of dire consequences.
Oh, of course I do. That kind of adrenaline is my favorite thing in the cosmos.
What is it then?
Look, you're right. I better stop dwelling on silly worries and focus on our training. I'm just moody for some reason.
It's not silly. What do you say we look into it with our cards after we finish today's session?
That might be a good idea.
It's one of the perks of being summoned by a fortune teller.
So true. You're on. It'll be a good challenge as the final test for this new deck.
That's the Abramar I know. I need you sharp for the final lesson.
Fire it is, then. Element is usually feared my most and yearned for by those with ill will. But fire is more versatile than most magic practitioners think it is. Fire represents adversity, battle, everything that is against you. Fire is challenge, intimidation, the fuel of every battle. Fire is your wrath. Fire is...
Conflict.
Exactly. But don't just dwell on the negative aspects of that definition. Conflict also means growth. The only time fire is bad is when you're on the losing side. And even in defeat, there's a great deal of growth. We're the living example of that. Master your fire and you'll conquer anything the cosmos throws at you.
To tell you the truth, I'm more intimidated by water. I'm actually quite fond of fire.
Maybe that's why we get along so well. Now the final contract. The answer will affect your fate profoundly. The fire seal. What will you sacrifice to access my magic?
Having second thoughts about punishing you for... Yeah! Abramar likes us! But yeah, our Earth card had some negative meanings, but this one is pretty intense. So, for the fire seal, what will you sacrifice to access your magic? Oh boy. So, we did say that she wasn't super vengeful about being kicked out. I mean, she was agitated, but she wouldn't wish death on the person who exiled her. So my read on our Fortuna is that since she wants to be adored and seeks knowledge and self-perfection, and I'm reading her, if I say that she would sacrifice her immortality, my reading of her would be that she is the sort of person that wants to go down in history books. She wants to be known and admired, and would be content to live on through what she has discovered and what she has taught other people. That's the sort of depiction that I would read from those answers. And that's also something that's also just kind of a kind of drive that resonates with me. Also, it's very interesting that just by the nature of answering questions, we are also kind of doing a reading of our main character as well, which is very nice. So yeah. I think, yeah, we can be content with dying if we're able to put more knowledge into the world. Like immortality.
Oh, wow. Are you sure about that? You'll live a maximum of another 60 years after you pay the price. Plus, you won't be able to live in space anymore. You'll have to go down to Earth and live among humans. Do you want to reconsider?
Only 60 years. But the rest of it is guaranteed. We're going to attain knowledge. We're going to attain adoration. You can do a lot in 60 years. This is my final answer.
As you wish.
Wonder if the other options also give you a reconsider. It wouldn't surprise me, but I'm also going to play Fortuna as pretty strong-willed and sure of herself. Very much a guiding presence.
I will etch your decision into the Cosmic Wheel, and pray it doesn't break you apart when the time comes to pay the price. Brace yourself.
Can't breathe.
This pain, it burns. It's breaking my atoms apart. I love it.
Help me.
Fortuna?
Finally get our intro. I'm so excited. Achievement is to complete Avamar's ceremony. It's kind of an anime OP.
Wake up. Fortuna, wake up.
Do we still get to create a fourth card? I still want to do that. What happened?
Sorry, I had to wake you up. You've been asleep for a couple of days. You dropped dead after we sealed the fire contract. I thought it might be too much, so I let you rest.
I feel dizzy. I had the weirdest dreams.
Oh yeah? What about?
Can't remember, but it felt premonitory.
Feel bad for waking you up, but you have some business to attend to.
What do you mean?
Look at the window. You've got a visitor.
That falcon. That's a familiar from an arbiter.
What's an arbiter?
Arbitrage. Arbitrage office is an organism composed of former witches, unaffiliated with any coven, that ensures no witches operating outside the laws of the magical pact. They also rule over conflicts between different covens and rarely interfere with internal affairs. It was founded about 4,000 years ago, so it makes sense you don't know them?
Yeah, this happened during my slumber. Why were they created?
Well, both the Arbiters and the Magical Pact were created after an especially bloody witch war that ended with our coven burning 87 witches inside of a white star. God damn!
Brutal.
To avoid future atrocities, some witches vowed to stop using magic and focus exclusively on keeping the peace. In the beginning, it was a group of devotees that wanted to avoid tragedy, but nowadays it's mainly composed of outcasts that have to serve the Archjudge office as a lifelong punishment.
Well, things have gotten a lot bleaker since I was last put to sleep.
It's all happened before my time, but I'm afraid of having witch wars than witch cops.
And what do you think the Arbiter wants?
Maybe they noticed I summoned you?
That's impossible. My arts are untraceable.
Then there's only one way to find out. Invite her over.
Sure, I'll make myself invisible whenever you get a visit. Also, you have some energy pools from stealing the fire contract in case you want to expand your deck before inviting the Arbiter over.
Okay. Plus I still owe you a reading, right?
Don't worry about it. There'll be time for that.
Okay. But you're not off the hook. Look into what worries you eventually.
As if I could escape you.
So you technically only need 3 cards, but I like creating new cards. So, let's get fiery. Quicksand Graveyard. Demonic Desert Lens is pretty cool. Pretty cool. War is meaningless. Majoris. Defrenia. Blacksmiths. I mean, I guess that would fit our hammer, but also, yeah, I don't have to pick a fire card, but I have plenty of it to spend right now, so. Also, hey, there's the factory. I don't know if we would have enough earth to create all the machinery that we wanted, but so the charred battlefield is incredibly strong. Like that's an incredibly strong aesthetic. However, more bones? we have a cool witch who makes daggers out of bones. I think we can go back. I'm going to click on the demonic desert lens, but there's another fire earth. There was the factory, but it's more earth than fire, and I don't know if we would have enough earth left over to make some of the robots and stuff. Oh, another the blacksmith one. Red strings is water air. And yes, there was Canis Majoris, which is cool, but I'm very much between these two very dramatic ones. I mean, stars are also dramatic, but maybe I can click on this one and we can go back if we aren't feeling it. But I think it helps to have sort of a mixture. Sidereal lover is a goddess in love with a sidereal snake. Ever-burning passion that shatters the fabric of the void. Cool. The Duchess of Solace, in case we want to put a dominatrix in there. Pyre for the Heretic is a lot. I feel like that could easily go with our battlefield. So could the Banner Bear, but Purple Blood Seeker. Kind of cool. I do kind of like the idea of a coyote biker just blazing through these demonic lands. Anything else that you used? Astronaut. There's the time as a scene, not online. He's on a quest to make every universe equal and just for every life form. Do not cry. Or the fallen hero. Heroes don't protect the people but ideals. Symbol of resilience and sacrifice. They can only be killed by corruption. Do a barrel raid! Welcome, welcome, Fengy! Hello to everybody who's coming in with Fengy. My name is Cricket, just your perfectly average changeling VTuber. Don't mind the extra eyes, and also don't mind the fact that I'm very small and fluffy right now. I'm very scary. Gremlin, hey, look who's talking. Oh, we're changing back. Okay. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed your Star Fox. Let me get switched over. Cool. You won! Hey, congratulations! You've saved the galaxy, and I'm very proud of you, Fanny. So yeah, anybody who doesn't know Fanny, I'm pretty sure everyone on my side knows Fanny because I love her bunches. But yeah, she's just the most precious cryptid I know. She plays much more frequently than I do, and a much greater variety of games than I do. But super energetic. Has an adorable dog. You should go support her. But below is from Mario RPG, the one that can eat mallow. That's all I. That's the only thing that's coming to mind when I hear the word below. Yeah, support Peggy and her dog. Well, I will take that as a compliment. Thank you very much, Smash. Brother? Anyway, so I am playing for the first time the what's the name of it? The Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. So this is a fortune-telling game, a fortune-telling deck builder visual novel. Basically, you use your arcane energy up here in the top right to create custom, essentially tarot cards. You build your own custom deck with them. Every combination of elements has their own meaning, and then you do drawings for people, for other characters, and the drawings that you make and the readings that you give them will edit how the story proceeds. So it seems really cool. It's been an entire vibe so far. We are a witch who has been sealed away for a while, in some sort of exile. So she summoned kind of an elder deity to just, I mean, honestly, it was kind of just to have someone to talk to, but also we're getting our magic back, so. But yes, it's very cool. However, this is also an M-rated game. So, some of the cards, I mean, the worst there's been so far has been maybe some language, and some of the cards have some pretty risque either artwork or meanings. And some of the other content warnings that are in my command there aren't guaranteed to pop up, but they may come up for certain characters down the line. But yeah, So if you are of age and you're into the vibe, feel free to stick around. Certainly happy to have you. And also, Fangy, if you are tired, I know you have a more reasonable bedtime than I do, but uh, yeah, don't let me stop you if you need to get going. But thank you for dropping all your viewers off.
Thank you.
Ash, thank you for the gift subs to Akagi, to Lei, and Neo, and Kaizad, and Damien. Wow. I appreciate all those people. It's very, very kind of you, Ash. Think you'll be lurking? Yeah, thank you. Very, very sweet of you. So,
Thank you.
no. No. I mean, thank you for the gift sub to Vangy, but no, not another raid train. Help. What have I done to deserve this? Thank you for the quench. I'm going to go back to making my card now. So we just unlocked fire energy, which is kind of the energy of conflict and violence. So we might be making a pretty intense card here. We're still deciding. I guess it is almost Christmas. I will cry. Give it to me. Stop that. Thank you, Fangy. Thank you for the gift sub to Abs. That's you're all very, very sweet. Thank you for level 2 already. I have been out of streaming practice for a little bit because my schedule has been inconsistent. So having so much support, you definitely don't need to support me monetarily, but having everyone show some love even after I haven't consistently streamed for a while is very, very much appreciated. Anyway, I'm gonna choose my thing again. So God, there's part of me that just wants to go like full intensity and have the battlefield and the pyre. Which would be a fucking bummer of a card. But the Coyote Gunslinger in the Demonic Wildlands is a very good look as well. We'll just see what options we have here, and we could use a bummer card. We'll see what we have. Asteroids, ruby candle lamps. Fire whip of dominance. Sure. Igniting sabers. Made of demon bones. Blue light torch is very much a vibe. Also, hey, we can make the inevitable 3. What else do we have? Oh, well, there's Gun. Gun seems to fit Coyote. There is Gun. Also, the glass trident is what Gu was asking about. They say it only makes traders bleed. There's only one, but it's been lost since they used it in the trial that got Adana expelled from her former coven. Adana is the head of the coven that we were expelled from as well. Or not expelled from, but sent into exile by. I think think I am just gonna go with the super bummer card, though. Just go all fire energy all the time. Super intense. I definitely... Fallen Hero also is good on the battlefield, but yeah, I just wanna, I just want to just be real grim. just for a bit. Oh yeah, the Steam Winter Sale is going on, and it is on sale if anybody is interested. I mean, we're still at essentially the prologue, and it's already been a hell of a vibe. You're also calling for Battlefield Order of Legend. I don't know. I feel like I just want to lean into just kind of the somberness. And I honestly, I kind of like the carrion birds being over the battlefield. And also, I just like the birds. We're just, everything is very fire right now. Oh, we have like tanks and stuff. All fire and air, this is true. Thank you, Ash. It would make an interesting reading. In in another playthrough, maybe. Because I do think you can use each one only once. I do love that there is catapult, also missile. I guess it sort of gets more technologically advanced over time as you go to the right, showing the disaster and futility and inevitable conclusion of war, regardless of how its aesthetics change. That is cool. I appreciate that. Soleil, hello. Also, yes, I do see that Extol. I do kind of want to get through this card first, just because I feel like the vibes are going to be really weird until I'm done with it. Hey, this one's kind of rough, huh? I'm glad you approve of how how power-esque this is going to be. Because, oh god, this is a lot. Maybe, do I like you for color contrast? Who do I want to burn at the stake? God. I do love a scarecrow, though. Large bird. Guess we can make the large bird a little bit smaller. You can carry this scroll. You can flip the scroll. That looks a little more natural. This is going to be a miserable card and you love it for a decorating. Yeah, Yeah. It's a whole lot, huh? You seem to be positioned the most aggressively. So maybe you're just already going to town on this horse. Um you know what? Owl deserves a key. You won't be able to see it at all, but Owl deserves a key. Color is the gem. Oh, you can see it. That was just the color that everything takes when they're still being placed. Um, what if we flip you and rotate you this way so the key is being taken away. Not that you would unlock someone from a pyre, but you know, symbolism of of escape being taken away. Um, I guess last choice on who we want on here. You definitely stand out. That does make you very visually striking. Make you a little smaller. Maybe I actually like. No, no, that was good the way it was. Maybe it's just that one that needs to be flipped. I don't know why I'm being so particular about these, but flip you, spin you that way, and you're the one that's starting down there. Yeah, that's I can tolerate that. Picture the gem over the eye of the horse with the bird stealing it away. A little bit of a googly eye, but I think that's about as small as I can make it. I'll move you to the front. Get your talons right on the neck there. Maybe I do like the visual balance of you facing this way, though. Maybe we can have a little bit of hope to it. A little bit of an ambiguity whether the owl is coming to deliver or deliver freedom or is stealing it away. Also, it just looks better that way. I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, I do mind it. It's very upsetting, but it's... You could also just have it, like, on the ground to show what beautiful things are lost and discarded by the destruction of war. We could have it thrown into the pyre. We could have several things thrown into the pyre. We could have them hidden behind the flames and just sort of implied. they will kind of stand out as you know, purple, but I do appreciate the symbolism of riches being cast into the fire. Thank you to everyone who supported me in making this incredibly grim card. I think that's where I'm gonna leave it, because otherwise I'm going to get even sadder. Um, Also, I didn't even notice that flame up there. Whoops. Vehemence. I thought that was part of the background. Whoops. Well, it still fits. The war distorts all feeling, setting what scares you on fire. The smell of smoke offers a sense of justice. The birds of prey carry this message throughout the cosmos. Judgment tests justice, rivalry, tragedy, leadership, and purpose. Tragedy is right. Oh boy. I guess you can create as many as you want now. Okay. It does mean that we have a couple of justice kind of vibe cards, but I know I said that I was just going to create one more card, but I do at least want to see what this reading does for us. And we'll see how this is going, and if we need to close up shop. I just want to use our fun card. Also, oh no, who was lurking? I didn't get your extol though. I'm sorry that it took a while to create a very sad card. Well, if refund Goo her points, but I am still going to say that she is very talented, very spirited. You should definitely go and give her some support, because she has some big stars that she is shooting for. That was sort of a mixture of metaphors, but yeah, I'm very lucky to be a small part of her ascent, in that I'm collabing with her on Tuesdays, playing a game about lesbians. Take care of yourself, Goo. But yeah, I'm just gonna see what's going on up here, and hello. Dear Fortuna, my name is Thea, and I write to you from the arbitrage office. Your personal situation caught the attention of my superiors, who tasked me with reviewing your case. I would like to interview you regarding your exile, and write a plea to your covenant's leader to revisit your case if we judge the punishment to be excessive. Yours faithfully, Thea. Arbiter Badge 210. Rank Waxing Crescent. Okay, that does seem like it's going to be slightly more involved than I was expecting. So I did look at the clock again, and I definitely should. I do still have some things that I need to do before I get to bed. So it's probably not a good idea, but I do really want to keep playing this. So definitely more on Thursdays. Can we talk to our patron here? I don't see as such. Only things I'm seeing we can interact with are window and make card. But yes, I'm so into the vibes here. We've pretty much only scratched the tutorial. Yeah. So because of the upcoming holidays, I would not expect a stream on Sunday, but Tuesday, like I said, we will be over on Goose channel. But I really want to play more of this. I'm super, super excited about this. This is exactly what I needed to sort of get back into the swing of streaming. Fusebox was lurking. We're just finishing up, but it's good to see you. But yeah, honestly, this might be the type of game where I would want to break my usual schedule and stream on some other free evenings just for the sake of doing more of it because I'm so into this so far. That being said, it says that it saved 30 minutes ago, so I hope we don't need to recreate our card. If we do, I'll probably just do that before the next stream. But anyway, so it seems very intuable. Yeah, one could say that it's pretty intuable. I mean, hey, if we need to recreate that card, then it means that we can fix some of the fire. But yeah, this is not a game where you can automatically save. All of your decisions are final. So, you know, I understand it, but oh well. Anyway, let's find someone to raid. Hmm. Hmm. Are we feeling... Are we feeling Garden Story? Oh, thank you for stopping by. I do not know what a garden story is, but I haven't been able to raid Damien before. He's a friend that I've known for, I mean, he's someone I've been acquainted with for a while, but we recently reconnected. But he's a fox. He's a PNG tuber fox. He also streams much more often than I do, and he plays a lot of RPGs, especially obscure or more classic ones. So yeah, you can go chill out with him. It's already been streaming for 2 hours, but it's probably fine. But yeah, I'm gonna send you over to Damien. Hey, no apologies necessary, Juicebox. I very much appreciate seeing you stop by. But yeah, Rank has been kind enough to put our raid messages there in chat. So yes, if you are subscribed, there is an emote version. If you are not, there's an emoji version. Your support is never expected, but is always appreciated if you do have those emotes. But yeah, I really, really appreciated this warm welcome back to, at least trying to. It's hard to call me streaming regularly when it's my first one back, but I look forward to getting into more of this. I hope you all have very happy holidays. I hope that your new year treats you well. Stay safe. Really, thank you to all of our raiders. Thank you to all of our resubscribers. Thank you to our newcomers. Thank you to our lurkers. Really, to everyone who has chosen to gaze long into the abyss. Know that the abyss gazes back, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Take care of yourselves, okay?